Okay, students, welcome back for part 3, which I hope, and I'm sure you hope as well, will be the last of these segments on the second unknown. So we were talking about you've gathered information from Bergey's manual, and now you're ready to sit down and start writing your flow chart. And the first decision you need to make is what test to begin with. And if at all possible, and it may not be, but it might, begin your flow chart with a test that doesn't have any variable results for it. Go ahead, start breaking down your organisms on your bug list. Okay, so you're going to break them apart with the first test, divide them into 2 groups. That's great, and then you'll continue to work through the flow chart until you have everyone separated. You may at some point have to deal with variables, and if you do find yourself in that position, just remember what I did when I wrote the flow chart for the first unknown. Perhaps you'll recall on that flow chart on the gram-negative side, we had 3 possibilities. We had Klebsiella pneumoniae, E. coli, and Proteus vulgaris. And so you wouldn't do this for the second unknown, but the next test for that particular project was the capsule stain. And what I showed you on that flow chart was that Klebsiella is always positive for capsules, and E. coli and Proteus vulgaris are variable. So what I did when I wrote the flow chart was I put E. coli and Proteus vulgaris on both the positive and the negative side of the capsule stain. All right, so let's say you did the capsule stain and it came out negative. Well, you've actually accomplished something. You've eliminated Klebsiella as one of the possibilities. All right, we can talk more about that when we're together in class. So you finish writing your flow chart. I anticipate it's very common that students work in groups, and I have no issue with that, but I will say that it's always obvious to me who work together, because inevitably what will happen is that someone will make a transcription error, and then that will get shared amongst any of the people that were working together in that group, and so everybody will have the same error. When I start to grade the flow charts, I'll grade the first one with that error, and I'll go, oh yeah, okay, there we go, there's a problem there. And then maybe the next 2 or 3 that I grade have exactly the same error, and so I know that that was a group that worked together. All right, I think that's it, you guys. We can talk more about flowcharts when we're together. I hope you enjoy the project. I think you will. My students usually do, and they're usually very successful at this. So be careful, read the procedures over before you perform the tests, practice excellent aseptic techniques, and have fun. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in class.